Every great idea begins with a spark of imagination.
Scientists vote that the Earth is flat.
It says that Yah put the sun and the moon in the dome of the sky to shine on the earth.
For the most part, don't have a clue. They don't want one or need one either. They're happy. They think they have a good bead on things.
But why the big secret? People are smart. They can handle it.
A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it. 1,500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was the center of the universe. 500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat. And 15 minutes ago, you knew that people were alone on this planet.
People are smart. They can handle it.
I can eat planets.
A meteorite impacting with Earth.
Friends, get your heads out of your ass. We don't live on a flat earth. Wake up, face that, and the rest of it will make more sense to you.
And sometimes a really big meteorite hits the ground at very, very high speed.
The New York State coastline, just like I remember. Now, I googled the distance, and it was approximately 36 miles. I learned what the curvature of the Earth is supposed to be exactly at that distance, and according to the people that believe in the sphere, I found out that the coast should have been buried below my ability to see it by almost 900 feet. That part of the New York State coast had a top elevation of less than 300 feet, so that left at least a huge 600-foot discrepancy, and even more because I could see some of the height of the far shoreline. Was something really wrong with the reality that they've been selling us ever since we were born? Well, I ended up becoming a little fixated on proving or disproving the concept. And at first, I truly thought disproving the flat Earth would be rather easy. I thought there had to be a reasonable explanation why I could see so far beyond the so-called curved barrier. I learned about light refraction and superior mirages.
In another primetime gaffe, a star fell on Sea Haven. Skillful rewriting saved the day.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies.
We have before us the opportunity to forge a new world order.
Yes, we can. If you say.
That's just cropped in this bit here to give it the illusion, you know. So that's just above the cloud line. And then they just chop this part of the photo and put this black thing in, and oh man, you're in space. They give it a sort of curve, you know. Just a delicate little bit of curve, isn't it? Oh, I tell you what charlatans. And absolute charlatans. In fact, we've got a bit of a valley here. But look at this, just chopped in black so you've got the illusion of space. There's the cloud line. I'm sure you've been in an airplane, you've been that high above the clouds, and it's 30,000 feet.
He or she has the ability to create new and better reality.
قرأتها قبل لحظة أنه جنة عرضها السماوات والأرض فهذه دللت على أنه الأرض هي مسطحة.
Pseudoscientists who are blinding us treat them as experts, astronomical priests who have special knowledge only they can access, like the Hubble telescope. So by brainwashing us of something so gigantic and fundamental, it actually makes every other kind of lesser indoctrination a piece of cake. Earth being the flat, fixed center of the universe around which everything in the heavens revolves gives a special importance and significance not only to Earth but to us humans, the most intelligent among the intelligent designers' designs. By turning Earth into a spinning ball thrown around the sun and shot through infinite space from a godless Big Bang, they turn humanity into a random, meaningless, purposeless accident of a blind, dumb universe. So it's like trauma-based mind control, beating the divinity out of us with their mental manipulations.
No one knows how or why, but some 4,000 million years ago, the planet Earth came into being. In that time, life has evolved on its surface and beneath, in its waters and its skies.
1892, okay? Now let's have a look at this. This is going to blow your minds, friends. I'll zoom it up a little bit because this thing's going to take time to move. Okay, here it comes. Check it out, guys. I'm going to bring it up, 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 bring it up. Okay, I'm going to stop it about right there for a second. Right there is the North Pole. Okay? Right here's America. Can you see that? There's America. And the other continents. Alright. And what's this surrounding?
Holding us on the underside of this spinning ball. It's all just brainwashing that we've received. It's pseudoscience accepted as legit science. But real science has confirmed geocentricity in the flat Earth for thousands of years. The flat Earth was known to ancient cultures all over the world for thousands of years, and it's actually a relatively recent phenomenon that people have been believing we're on a big ball spinning around the sun. Pythagoras first came up with it about 2,500 years ago. He's also often considered the first Freemason, and it didn't go anywhere much from there until 2,000 years later. Copernicus picked up where he left off, another Jesuit Freemason, and he really picked things up, and Kepler and Galileo and Newton, and now Einstein and NASA, Sagan and Neil deGrasse Tyson, and all these people, they're all part of this Freemasonic club that is building a pseudo-scientific worldview to indoctrinate the slave class so that we can be propagandized into doing anything. This is basically the biggest thing you could possibly lie about. So the psychopaths who control society are interested in world domination. The best way to brainwash the whole world is to lie to the whole world about what the world is. What is the earth under your feet? What is in the sky above your head? Where did we come from? You know, it's now, this lie has now evolved into a Big Bang evolution, heliocentric spinning ball cosmology, when in reality, we're not a cosmic accidental sneeze, nothingness turned everything. This is quite obviously intelligently designed, this thing we're experiencing here, this life, this universe. I can't believe anyone in their right mind can look me in the eyes with a straight face and say, no man, it's all random. This is all just random.
Hey my friends, it's June 15th, 2015. Thought I'd come out here and do another video and just run something by you. You remember the governor of Alaska, Sarah Palin, on the Charlie Gibson show, where she said the words, "I can see Russia from where I live in Alaska." It's only a 15-second little deal there, but I believe that was her turning point in politics. When she revealed that, they pretty well were done with her.
Oh dear, what happens if we let go? If you let go, you'll allow yourself to see the pack of lies that was fed to you and us our whole lives for hundreds of years. It's a pretty big stack of lies. So let go and fall back down to the flat earth.
See, look, it's flat. Now, some people have talked about this flat horizon versus this globe horizon, you know, quite a bit. But there's one thing that just doesn't make sense. Now, you have to kind of use your imagination a little bit to see what we're looking at. So you have to imagine this is the globe, and the globe's turning away, and you have to look at the angle of this capsule. Now you can see this angle is this capsule is tilted back. So you know, you have to kind of look at what he would be looking at. So now this capsule would be pointed up and pointed out, you know. He's looking up in a direction like this. Well, that's really suspicious, because he's looking up at a direction like this. You can see this is curving down and curving out.
I was going to ask this tree about gravity, but I see it already found it. To be honest, I don't know if the world's flat or not. What does it really matter to your salvation?
Imagine what you'll know tomorrow.